everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review slash a little demo on these brushes right here. I got these brushes from Vanity Planet. These are oval brushes. I've been seeing oval brushes all over social media for the past few years and I still have not tried them. So I'm really excited to try these. This is the Blend Party. There are 10 brushes in here and these are cruelty free, and these are also, they have synthetic bristles which will waste less makeup. The first time I saw these I was like, what the heck are these? They look like little spoons. But then I heard all the reviews, everybody loved the application. So I'm really excited to try it today just to see how it's gonna work on my skin or if they are actually worth it. So again, there are 10 brushes in here. I'm really nervous to try the eyeshadow brushes, which are these little brushes right there, because I'm so used to my blending brushes where you just kind of, if I can open this, where you just apply your foundation or apply your eyeshadow with a circular motion. You can't do this, or you can't do that technique with these. At least I don't think you can, but we can try it out and see how that works. And inside the box you will get this user guide, which I actually really like. When you open this up, it shows you all the brushes in here, and also on top it will tell you what each brush is for. So for example, on top right here it says if you want to use a brush for foundation or powder, it tells you to use number 5, 6, or 7, which is these ones right here, of course. But if you want to use, let's say, eyeshadow or a blending brush, it says you can use number 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, and 10, which is these little ones. I'm actually kind of nervous to try these. I already know that these big ones are going to do a good job, but the small ones, I'm kind of scared because I'm so used to blending my eyeshadow with a blending brush that you just use a circular motion. But with this one, I'm not sure we can do that. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so if you guys are interested in seeing how to apply your makeup with these oval brushes, then keep on watching because it's my first time too, so we can do this together. Oh, and also before I forget, I do have a coupon code for you guys. It's 70% off. I will leave the code somewhere right here on the screen. I will also include it in my description box, so be sure to check that out. And let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I need to do is of course apply a moisturizer or a primer. And I'm going to be using this brush right here. Let's see, what number is this? This is number 4. So to apply my moisturizer, I'm going to be using number 4. And the primer I'm using today is this one from Too Faced. This is the Hangover X primer. So I'm just going to take my little spoon and apply this on top. Just going to do one of these. Oh my god, these are so soft. This brush feels really good on the skin. And the application is a little different because you do have to hold the brush like this instead of how we normally hold it, like that. But this doesn't bother me. Okay, let's see. Now that we have our moisturizer all over our face, we're gonna move on to foundation. I feel like I need to scoot a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, now for my foundation, I'm gonna use this brush right here. This is number 7. And obviously you can apply any foundation. Today I'm using my MAC Studio Fix. And I'm just gonna apply it on the brush like that. Same way I applied my moisturizer. So I'm just going to put a little bit right here, a little right here. I think I put too much foundation. And I heard with these brushes you have to use a little bit of foundation. I don't know why I put too much. Oh well. Okay. It literally feels like I'm painting something on my face. Well, we are painting if you think about it. I don't know if it's my lighting, but I'm looking orange right now. So one thing I noticed right off the bat is that this gives you a very natural finish, or these brushes. I don't feel like my skin looks too caked up. It might look like it on camera, but I have a mirror that zooms in and my skin actually looks like skin. So far, so good. Alright, now we're gonna move on to the next brush, which is gonna be our concealer brush. And I think I'm gonna use the same brush that I use for my moisturizer. So let's find that brush. Oh, actually, never mind. I found one that is a little smaller. It looks like this. Alright, for the concealer, I'm using my Too Faced, of course. This is the Born This Way concealer. Alright, let's take our brush. Okay, I feel like for the concealer, I prefer the bigger brush that I use for my moisturizer. So let's try that one out and see how that works. Yeah, I like this one way better. This one takes less time than the other one. I can't wait to contour my nose with those little brushes. Alright, and now to set my concealer, I'm using my Laura Mercier powder. And to apply that, I'm using that foundation brush that I used earlier. And another thing I noticed is that it doesn't have any foundation residue on this. Like, literally, I used so much foundation and there's nothing on it. So these are very clean. Alright, so I'm just gonna get some powder like this. I'm gonna dip it in there and apply my powder. And then I'm gonna wipe it off right away because I don't want my under eyes to be dry. Alright, now to set the rest of the face, I'm actually gonna use the same powder because I can't find my MAC Mineralized powder. I'm gonna use the biggest brush that they have in the set, which is number 6. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. Tap it off. You can set it this way, or you can do this. I prefer this way because it will lock the foundation in. Alright, now moving on to bronzer. I'm actually really nervous about this part because I don't know how that's going to turn out. I'm going to be using this brush right here. This is number 5. Alright, so I'm going to take my Give Me Sun bronzer from MAC. And I'm just going to tap it in there. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start on this side. That's not bad. Let's get some more. Alright, so this wasn't as scary as I thought. I actually really like how this turned out. I'm going to do the same to the other side. Now time for blush. I'm going to use the same brush. Now let's find a blush. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use this blush from Japanesque, and this one is in number 2. Alright. This is so pretty. Alright, before moving on to the eyes, I'm just gonna quickly fill my eyebrows in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm gonna prime my eyes with this MAC Soft Ochre. And then I'm gonna move on to the eyeshadows. Today I'm gonna be using this eyeshadow palette from Morphe. This is the 25A palette. And I'm gonna take a transition shade. Let's see. I'm gonna take this brush right here. This one is number 1. I'm gonna start with the lightest color, which is this right here. I'm gonna take my brush and go in my crease. I'm gonna take that shade right there with the same brush, and I'm gonna apply this on my crease as well. You can't see the eyeshadow because I'm using a really light hand because I'm so scared. But I'm gonna have to use some darker shades so we can see. All right, I'm gonna take that shade right there. Here we go. Okay guys, we're getting somewhere. I love how this brush gives you a little cut crease without even trying. I'm gonna take brush number 4 and just kind of blend all that out. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use a darker shade. So let's do this one right here. I'm gonna do the other side. With that same brush, I'm gonna take this shade, and that's gonna be going on my eyelid. I'm gonna spray my brush with some spray from Too Faced, and then I'm gonna go back and dip it in that shade right here. Next, I'm going to take this brush right here. This is number 2, and this one is really narrow. I'm going to attempt to smoke out some black eyeshadow with that. So I'm going to dip it in there. And then I'm just going to place it closer to my lash line. I really like this brush. I can definitely see myself using this more often. I'm going to apply some on my lower lash line. This part is definitely easier. Alright, I'm going to pop on some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I applied my eyelashes and lipstick off camera because that was going to take too long. I'm going to take the bigger narrow brush and I'm going to go back to my Give Me Sun from MAC. And I'm going to try to contour my nose with this. I've actually been looking for a brush like this just for my nose, and I'm so glad I have this right now. Let's see, I'm gonna take, where is it? This brush right here and just blend it out from the sides. I'm gonna take this highlighter from Ofra and I'm gonna take my number 1 brush and I'm gonna apply it right here. And this is the finished look using the oval brushes from Vanity Planet. I'm actually really surprised with these brushes. I enjoyed applying my makeup with those. My favorite ones were the bigger brushes. Of course, I loved applying my foundation, concealer, and powder with those. And then I absolutely loved these 2 narrow brushes because I love contouring my nose and I love packing on black eyeshadow and smoking out my eyelash line. These are perfect for that. And I've also seen some people apply their eyeliner with this, but I'm not there just yet. I'm going to practice applying my eyeliner with this, and then if it goes well, I'll probably do another video. But yeah, overall, I love these brushes. And in case anyone is wondering like how to store these brushes and how to wash them, you would just store them how you normally store your other brushes. You don't have to keep them in the box unless you want to, but I'm just going to put them with my other brushes. And as far as cleaning them, I'm just going to clean them the same way I clean my normal brushes, which is with dishwashing soap, and sometimes I'll use olive oil, but that's only for eyeliner brushes. So yeah, I will leave everything down below in the description box. Don't forget to use the coupon code if you're interested in trying this out, and this would actually be a really good gift idea for the holidays coming up. Yeah, if you already have this brush set, then let me know down below how you like it, and if you have any tips for me on these oval brushes, then let me know. I love tips and tricks. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please keep leaving your requests down below, especially with the holidays coming up. I'm ready to do some holiday looks, so let me know what colors you want to see. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!